Archives with him dip on every platform. Go and get it now.
What's your name first, you know? Girl, Irie still, man. I represent for Bad Entertainment. Fully rev going on. No breaks. So, move.
Song here, one.
Yeah, man. You don't know it's a girl Shabby, aka the Island Girl, representing for Bad Entertainment. Yeah, man. Wanna pick up on the stuff anytime. Yeah, Shabby says so.
So, Royal African soldiers, enough respect to everyone, enough respect to the late Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey, member I told you. Alright. It's a poem, right? Karate style, wicked and vile, versatile, it's to be virile. What can I do? Enough respect to the Wu-Tang Crew. I'm blue, I'm true. What to do? I don't know, but I'll slay them with the Kung Fu. Shoot. Them move on tight. Could have them funeral, them claim say. Them anti-general, them move on tight. Could have them funeral, them claim say. Them anti-general, the music, got to play the music, don't abuse it, the music, got to play the music, don't abuse it. Peter Tasha, he's down with us, he gets rough, he gets tough. Good stuff. Really got pizza, isn't that neat? Really got lyrics to kill, dollar bill. Really got soul, reggae, rock and roll. Let the good times roll. Don't lose your soul. Tell us all, he's wrong. That's the law. Ring the alarm. Another one is dying. Ring the alarm. Another one is suffering. Super cat, look at that. Bring it back. Heart attack. Juna Reed. Indeed. Shango. You know. Gonna take on a different level. Higher tentative. Bring it back. Heart attack. Like that. The music. Got to play the music. Don't abuse it. The music. Got to play the music. Don't abuse it. Them move on tight. Could have them funeral, them claim say. Them anti-general, Royal African soldiers.
Respect. Thank you very much. Little Beats. Bless up yourself. Royal African soldier. Bless up. Alright. Another round of applause for the Royal African soldier, please. Bless up yourself, sir. Alright. So it's good to see more and more people coming in. And we give thanks for the support. I want to bless up the spirit of our founder, Mr. Carl Young. He was an August 17 man too, you know. So it was just synonymous. So round of applause to Mr. Carl Young. Make his spirit live long on. Yeah. Carl Young, man, the chief. I never know him, but I know him as the chief. Alright, so next item on the program, we're gonna welcome on stage right now, musician Young Muta. Young Muta, step forward. Young Muta. Mike.
Father, give thanks, give thanks. I this last year. Rastafari, I them feeling today. Selassie, I know. Kick it with a whole vibe to the people. Then. This is Marcus Garvey, Earthstrong Celebration. Irie FM. This is Young Muta, the new age Rastafari tutor. Whoa, 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 whoa. Irie FM. Take care of the children then from early out. Don't let them stray, none ever take the dirty route. Even though the beasts are set up sweet just to lure them out. I know the microchip is coming for surely now. So drink your roots and eat your fruits because it purge you out. Talk is cheap, so never listen word I'm out. Some little guy I try, I him we never heard about. Hold your head up high, from you know what you're about. Hey, who them a try trick? Who them a try fool? We never seen no dish run away with no spoon. Most I never seen a cow jump over no moon. So why you want to teach the youth them that in a school? Dear this for the suffering and the need. Mankind I love with them fool. I Selassie Rastafari liberate the heart of all flesh. Yeah, they have to teach the youth them about Marcus Garvey. They have to teach the youth them their folly. Clean up on the act. Irie them. Take care of the children then from early out. Don't let them stray, none ever take the dirty route. Even though the beasts are set up sweet just to lure them out. I know the microchip is coming for surely now. So drink your roots and eat your fruits because it hurts them out. Talk is cheap, so never listen where them out. Some little guy I try, but him we never heard about. Hold your head up high, from you know what you're about. Hey, who them a try trick? Who them a try fool? Me never seen no dish run away with no spoon. Most I never seen no cow jump over the moon. So why you want me teach the youth them that in a school? The earth is for the suffering and the meek. Mankind I love you, them just eat. What's the substance them giving you to eat? Got to keep one eye open when you sleep. Irie FM, the earth is for the suffering and the meek. Mankind I love you, them just eat. What's the substance them giving you to eat? Got to keep one eye open when you sleep. Watch it out on the next shot for the people there. I know the time limit is Rastafari. All the beautiful queens in the place are eye to all. That's the only way I know. Rastafari. Out of you and I that's supposed to be. I said, baby, we can leave our memory. It lasts so long for only you to see. That baby, we can leave a memory. You are one. Black woman, me say me need you as a treasure. In my eyes, say you're more than pleasure. Real Congo, now you say you need a root stepper. You never begging me, so that's the one me prefer. You're like a blessing coming straight from the nectar. I know she sees me looking at her. I like your smile, I see you looking at me. She got a fair and pleasant stance of your mother. Them say you got a close resemblance. For sure, I need you, the thought of you and I that's supposed to be. I said, baby, we can leave a memory. Yes.
Yeah.
Rastafari, liberate. Give thanks to the island.
Bless up yourself.
Rastafari.
Rastafari, Selassie, you don't know, straight. Yes, young Muta. Round of applause for young Muta. Alright, 1914, you know, Marcus Garvey come from a trip from England and he just start thinking to himself, and I say, wait, I don't see no black empires. I don't see no black satellites in the sky. I don't see no black rulers of the land, the air and the sea. I don't see nothing black. And he said, what? I got farmer organization and the name is Universal Negro Improvement Association, UNIA. Remember back in the day, in the 90s, and we were run up and down as youth and I go down to Liberty Yard. Every time they appear whole bus down there, and whole truck and all sort of things, and we go over there. Yeah man, we go over there man, and we start bring life in the Liberty Yard, you know, we the youths are used of the 1990s. Just myself, Dub Traffickers, Rasta, that can stand there, yeah? Look on Liberty Yard now, but we have a special guest this time now. We're going to make a special presentation, and he's currently the president of the UNIA. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome Mr. Stephen Golden.
I don't know who want to follow young Muta. Give him another round of applause. Irie FM. Big congratulations on another annual celebration. What is it now? 30 how much years? 34 years. I want to say big congratulations to Kabu, Muta, the elders here at Irie FM and the young people who keep it going strong. You know, yesterday I spoke at the renaming of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Council Chambers, which has now been officially renamed the Marcus Garvey Council Chambers. Because he himself sat in that council between 1929 and 1933 as the councillor for Allman Town Division. If you didn't know that, there's all Garveyites here, so I know you know that. But I got myself in trouble when I said, boy, it looked like Kingston has officially claimed Garvey. And a few hours after that, I came to speak at the St. Anne's Bay Civic Ceremony. Didn't know that they were watching me on YouTube. Them called me out on it, so I had to dress up my argument and let them know that Marcus Garvey is forever a son of St. Anne. We shouldn't call it the Garden Parish, we need to start calling it the Garvey Parish.
Yeah. Oh.
Yesterday I attended 4 celebrations in Jamaica for Marcus Garvey, and there were more happening. Around the world I know of at least 30 that took place. If you follow us at UNIA Jamaica on social media, Facebook or Instagram, you'll see some of the flyers. From Brazil to Costa Rica, multiple cities across the United States, up to Canada, Toronto, across the waters to the motherland. 3 activities in Ghana, Kenya, South Africa. London, the UNIA South London Division, which is headquartered in Brixton, did a live YouTube feed from 3 p.m. our time yesterday. I say all of this for you to understand that even though he was but 5 feet 4 inches tall, this man that came from St. Anne's Bay, from this parish, was a giant in the world and one of the first black icons of the 20th century. So when people talk about, oh, we don't do enough to celebrate Garvey, that's not true. Garvey is probably the most celebrated of our 7 national heroes. But it's time we move beyond just the celebration. It's time for us to move towards the integration of what Garvey's dreams and hopes and visions were for us as a people. I've been listening to the broadcast from early this morning and hearing some of the comments and some of the concerns. In fact, on television last night I was speaking extensively about the need for us to stop the talking about teaching Marcus Garvey in our schools and get going. And I want to lay a challenge, since I'm on Irie FM, and when you're on Irie FM, you're talking to the world. I'm laying a challenge out to the teacher training institutions. The Michael College already has a Garveyism course. I know Monique College is one of the sponsors today. Mr. McCullough, wherever you are, big up yourself. But I am laying a challenge out to the teacher training institutions from Monique to Church to Bethlehem to Sam Sharp in Montego Bay. It is time to implement Garveyism formally into your curriculum, and I am willing to help you put together a pilot course at your institution, if it's even for 1 term, because I am confident at the end of that term you will see the results in the type of teachers we begin to create in this country. I am ready. The UNIA is willing and waiting. And we don't have to be confused about what we mean by Garveyism in schools, because Garvey himself created a curriculum in 1921. Get on the Google and research the Universal Negro Catechism that was taught to juvenile members of the UNIA from the age of 3. Garvey had a book list which included authors like Joel Augustus Rogers and others who were instrumental in reclaiming the true history of Africa for Africans at home and abroad. When we talk about social justice in this country, we have to be knowledgeable and serious in what we're talking about. Marcus Garvey said that if we must have justice, we must be strong. If we must be strong, we must come together. But if we are to come together, we can only do so through a system of organization. We spend too much time talking and not enough time organizing and doing the work to create the kind of society we want. Garveyism is the antidote, is the medicine necessary for this country. Before we can have social justice, we must invest in social engineering. Because the greatest weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the minds of the oppressed. And there is no way a minority of Europeans could enslave a majority of Africans in any country, on any island, and in any place in the world, unless they were being malicious in their own social engineering. And I want you to think about that. I want to teach teachers to teach children the Garvey ABCs, to teach them the Garvey nursery rhymes so we can throw away the foolishness about the cow jumping over the moon. Muta and other artists have sung about these things for years, but it's time our education system begins to listen. We're still teaching children about London bridges burning down instead of telling them that Timbuktu is going on. And most of those nursery rhymes were written in the 16th and 17th century, at a time when our own ancestors were being oppressed by the very people writing these nursery rhymes. Why are we still teaching them to our children? When we talk about Garveyism, Garveyism is not a history lesson. It's not a storybook biography. We have to teach Garveyism in mathematics. We have to teach Garveyism in literature. We have to teach Garveyism in geography. How much of our young people grow up knowing where London and Paris is and America, but ask them what the capital of Namibia is, them can't tell you. Ask them how many cities in Ethiopia, they can't tell you. For centuries, they have deconstructed our identity. That's why the A in the Garvey ABCs begins with Africa for the Africans, those at home and those abroad. The first lesson we must teach our children is the lesson of self-identity and who they truly are. I don't want to hear no more Jamaican talking about them not African. Tired of that. I'm tired to see the young people being led by some of these celebrities, them skin bleach out like purple jogger. What that mean? And why our youths must be looking up to that? When we have the prime example in the man from St. Anne's Bay, who taught us not only to be proud of our history, but to believe that we would create another in the future that would astonish the world. Time is now. I don't want to continue with the long talking. The teacher colleges have spoken. Minister of Education, I want you to hear me. We are ready. The UNIA is willing, able, capable. We have the curriculum. We have the lessons. You want to solve crime in this country? Teach young black children to see God within themselves and to see other black people as their brothers and sisters, and they will stop violating and brutalizing each other. You want to know how Garvey is going to solve our economic problem? I don't even want to get into that. Marcus Garvey was a serial entrepreneur. But first thing he said is we must have confidence in each other so that when we build our businesses, we build them together. One hand wash the other. This is how conglomerates are formed. Marcus Garvey led a multinational corporation right around the world. So what's wrong with us today? What we're waiting on? One-on-one here. More talking? Let's get busy. Let's get cracking. Let us go up, you mighty race, and do what? Accomplish what we will. One God,
one aim, one destiny.
Black Pearl.
President of the UNIA. Any question? We have one slot. We have one question for the President of the UNIA. You know. Step forward. Step forward, Mike. Come forward. Come forward. Come forward. All right. You have the mic? All right. Thank you very much. One question for the President of the UNIA. Seen there, right there. In the meantime, between time, just to pick up our sponsors. Taz Records, join Taz Records in celebration of Jamaica 62 compilation album featuring a tribute to Miss Louise Bennett coverly by Nicky Bolt and Dean Fraser. Irie Spring Water, you have tasted the rest. Now taste the best, Jamaica's finest natural alkaline spring water. Lifespan Spring Water, naturally alkaline. Monique College, your opportunity for success. And West Rock Music. West Rock, the best rock. Perfectly imperfect. Question.
Yeah, I just want to know why you and the New York branch of the UNIA not in contact with each other.
No, that's not true. We're very much in contact with each other.
Michael Duncan?
Yeah, I was on a radio program with him last week. In fact, he tells me he'll be down here soon.
Okay.
But you know, in 1931, when they brought a civil case against Marcus Garvey, brought down from the New York division. That was the case in which Garvey lost his home, his vehicle, and in which the Liberty Hall in Kingston was taken away from the UNIA. Garvey testified in the court that the UNIA in Jamaica, particularly the Kingston division, was established before there was a parent body or president general. So we do operate with some form of autonomy, but you cannot be in the UNIA without understanding that our first objective is to establish a universal confraternity. That means a brotherhood and sisterhood around of the race. I spoke in Atlanta in March, hosted by the Atlanta division, and I spoke in New York